Namaste. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. This will be the last part of the Aruna Prashna mantras. In the 30th part, we will look at some of the significant statements made in throughout Aruna Prashna. So this begins with the well-known Rajadhirajaya mantra. Rajadhirajaya prasahya sahine Namo vayam vaishravanaya kurmahe Same kaman kamakama mahyam Kameshvaro vaishravano dadato. So this is a prayer to Rajadhiraja, King of Kings, Prasahya Sahine. So he is the one who draws, who takes away all our results, our gains forcefully, and we do Namaha to him. Vayam Namaha Vaishravanaya Kurmahe. So for this Vaishravana, we are doing Namaskara because he is Kameshwara and Kameshwara Vaishravana, and we are saying Kaman Kamaya Mahyam. So I am full of desires. Please fulfill all my desires. Kuberaya Vaishravanaya Maharajaya Namaha. So Namaskara, Namaha, salutations to the Rajadhiraja Vaishravana Kubera. Ketavo Arunasascha Roshayo Vatarashanaha Pratishtagam Shatadhahi Samahitaso Sahasradhayasam. So let the Ketu, Arunasa and Vatarashana Rishis, let them become happy and they give us Pratishtham, that means firm results, guaranteed results, solid results. Let them give us that in hundreds and thousands of ways. Sahasradhayasadahi Sahasradhayasam. We are praying to them to get guaranteed results. Shiva Nashantama Bhavanto Divya Apa Oshadhayaha Sumrudika Saraswati Mate Vyoma Sandrushi. This is perhaps the third time we are seeing this mantra. Let the divine water as well as plants become Shiva, and Shantama, auspicious for us. Let them remove our pains, and you are the protector of the water sources, Hey Bhudevi. Let there be no deficiency, shortage in our lives. Samvatsarame tadvratancharet dvauva maso niyamasamasena tasmin niyama vishesha. So this Arunaketuka Yagna, it should be performed as a vrata for the entire samvatsara, throughout 1 year. If that is not possible, dvauva maso, at least for 2 months, every day it should be performed. And there are various niyamas, rules for it, which Samasena, will summarize below some of the rules to be followed in performing this Arunaketuka Yagna. And only Niyama Visheshaha, only the special rules will be given here. All the common rules one should follow anyway. Trishavanamudakopasparshi Chaturthakalapana Aharaharva bhaikshamashniyaat Audumbaribhih samidbhiragnim paricharet. So 3 times a day, Udakasparshi, that means you have to bathe 3 times a day, and you have to drink and eat every 4th time, Chaturtha Khala. So one possible interpretation of this is, if you have food today morning, nothing for the rest of today, nothing tomorrow morning, and tomorrow evening. So the 4th time, you skip 2 in between, and the 4th meal you have. After that, nothing on the 3rd day, and then the 4th morning you can have meals again. So it is 1 meal in place of every 4 meals. That is how you should eat and drink. If that is not possible, va Aharahar. So every day you can have one meal per day. And then with Udumbara Samit, those sticks, Udumbari bis Samit bihi Agnim Paricharet. So Agni has to be served with that Udumbara sticks. पुनर्मामैत्विन्द्रियमित्येतेन वाक्येन उद्धृतपरिपूताभिरद्भिः कार्यं कुर्वीत असञ्चयवान्. So with the mantra Punarmamaitvindriyam, we had seen that mantra. That mantra should be used, and water should be fetched, say from a well, and it should be filtered and filled in pots, and that should be used in the yagna. Asanchayavan, we should not accumulate things. So everything should be freshly obtained as and when needed. Agnaye vayave suryaya ब्रह्मणे प्रजापतये चन्द्रमसे नक्षत्रेभ्यः ऋतुभ्यः संवत्सराय वरुणाय अरुणायेति व्रतहोमः. So this vrata homa, the havis, should be offered under these 11 names: Agni, Vayu, Surya, Brahma, Prajapati, Chandra, Nakshatras, Rutus, Samvatsara, Varuna and Aruna. So these are the 11 names for which Swahakara should be done to perform this Vrata Homa. Pravargyavada Deshaha Arunah Kanda Rushayah Aranye Dhiran Bhadran Karne Biriti Dveja Pitva. So the Pravargya method of doing yagna should be followed. The Adesha, whatever is specified in the Pravargya method, that should be followed here. And for each thing there is something called a Kanda Rushi, that branch, Rushis for that branch. And the Kanda Rushi for this are called Arunas. Arunaha Kanda Rushayaha. And this should be done in a forest. Right? This should be studied in a forest. Aranye Adhiriyaran. So after chanting Bhadram Karnebihi, the Shanti mantra twice, this should be learnt in a forest. And this is, of course, Aruna Prashna is the first part of Aranyaka of the Krishna Yajurveda Taittiriya Shaka. So Taittiriya Aranyaka first part is something to be studied in the forest, and it explicitly says here Aranye. So this has to be learnt sitting in a forest. Mahanamni birudakagam saggasparshya tamacharyo dadyat shivanashantametyoshathira labhate sumrudiketi bhumim. So water should be touched with the mantra Mahanamni. That was also in the first part of Aruna Prashna. And then Acharya should give Upadesha of these mantras to the Shishya. And Shivanashantama, that mantra should be used for touching the darbha grass or plants. And then the Bhumi, earth, should be touched with the Sumrudika mantra. All these were given in the first part of Aruna Prashna. Evamapavarge dhenurdhakshina kagam samvasaschakshaumam anyadva shuklam yatha shaktiva. Then it talks about the Shishya giving Guru Dakshina to the Guru, gift to the Guru, and that should be Dhenu, a cow, and a bronze pot, and silk clothes. If that is not possible, then cotton clothes, and Yatha Shaktiva, or as per one's abilities, the Guru Dakshina has to be given. Evaggaswadhyaya dharmena Aranye dhiyita tapasvi punyo bhavati. So this should be learned systematically, studied and practiced in the forest, Aranye adhiyita, and swadhyaya dharma, systematically following the method of self-study, swadhyaya. And it concludes by saying the tapasvi who learns this and does this, he becomes Punyatma. So tapasvi punyo bhavati. Then the Shanti mantra is stated here again. Bhadram karne vishrunuyama devah भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः विषेमदेवहितं यदायुः. So we will only hear good things and see good things, and with strong bodies and able bodies and strong organs, we will devote our remaining lifespan for activities that please devas, devahita. स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति शांति शांतिः. So let Indra, Pusha and Tarksha and Bruhaspati give us well-being. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then it is customary to do this kshamapana for any mistakes we have made, and I am sure I have made quite a few in chanting the mantras throughout these 29 parts. यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देव नारायण नमोऽस्तु ते. विसर्गबिन्दुमात्रेषु पदपादाक्षरेषु च न्यूनातिरिक्तं यत्किञ्चिदाभिर्गीर्भिरुदीरयेत्. आभिर्गीर्भिर्यदतो नमाप्यायय हरिवो वर्धमानः. यदा स्तोतृभ्यो महिगोत्रारुजासि भूयिष्ठभाजो अधते स्याम ब्रह्मप्रावादिष्म तन्नो माहासीत्. हरिः ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. मध्ये मंत्रतंत्र स्वराक्षरपदवृत्तवर्णन्यूनातिरिक्तलोपदोषप्रायश्चित्तार्थं नामत्रयमन्त्रजपं करिष्ये. ओम अच्युताय नमः अनन्ताय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः. ओम अच्युताय नमः अनन्ताय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः. ओम अच्युताय नमः अनन्ताय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः. अच्युतानंद गोविंदेभ्यो नमः. कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि. हरिः ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु.